Hello users, and welcome to another episodic installation of Above It All. This is a little bit of a tertiary content compared to another video I made earlier today, which is about whether or not you think the Democratic establishment will learn their lesson if you vote for the Green Party or another third party. I definitely recommend watching that video if you want to know a little bit more about my thought processes. But this is an example of, again, Neera Tanden is a complete and utter psychopath. She is a moron. Reminder, this is the same person that told people to violate CDC guidelines to go and vote. This is a scientific fucking, non-believer. This is one of those person that says that, right? Oh, I believe in climate change. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, wait. What should we do about it? What do you... Huh? What do you mean? Do? What? No, I believe in it. I believe in climate change. What do you mean? You want me to do something? No, you don't understand. I believe in it. I believe in climate change. Right? Whoa, you want me to do something about what? Climate change? I believe in it. I just told you. I believe, that's their kind of thing, right? They will tell you that they are what they aren't. And that's what's bizarre. This is why I hate neoliberals more than I hate conservatives, right? They're just terrible fucking people. So the ability for people like Neera Tanden to take, the left and the youth vote for granted and not in a single, second for, just understand that this is a large block of people. We have data. 80% of people in fucking 20 to 35 voted for Bernie Sanders in a lot of these states. That is absurd. That is extremely high. That is a large ass motherfucking amount of people. To pretend that oh, it's just a few Bernie bros on Twitter. Oh, they mean nothing. It's so bizarre. It's so utterly bizarre. And this is one of those things that's super weird because Joe Biden, Joe Biden's I'll do 60 for Medicare. Oh, yes. I'm giving you a concession. Oh, I know that nobody who's over 60 voted for Bernie, but hey, maybe you can have Medicare in 30 years. Oh, I'm Joe Biden. Joe Biden could easily win this election, in my opinion, if he just adopted most of Bernie's platform. If he just said, fuck it, we'll do Medicare for all. I'll do the best that I can. I'm sorry I said out. If he were to just go full-throated, and here's the thing, he can lie. I'm letting him lie. I'm letting Joe Biden lie right now, but he's not lying. If Joe Biden came out tomorrow and said, yeah, we'll do the Green New Deal, and we'll do Medicare for all, and I'll work with everyone to do it. Let's just get Trump out of here, and then we'll work toward it. I'd be like, okay, bud, I know you're fucking lying. I know you fucking hate me and you don't want me to fucking have a fucking planet to live on or a fucking medical hospital to go to. I get it, bud. But at least you're trying. At least you're lying about it. But this is the problem with fucking Joe Biden and their ilk, is they're not even lying about it. That's what neoliberals do best. They lie. They connive. They scheme. That's what they do best. But they're not even doing it. It's just so weird. They just take us for granted. And it's again, rhetorically, I'm 1000% in favor of withholding your vote, right? If we need to translate this energy of not voting for Joe Biden into a palpable thing that exists, right? If you can give me numbers that say 10%, 15% of the fucking, the general electorate, not the primary electorate, but the general electorate, if you can tell me 10 to 15% are planning to occupy the White House or occupy the Democratic Convention, which I don't even know if there is one. If you can tell me that, I'm on board with it. Let's fucking go. It's bizarre to me that people like Neera Tanden just pretend oh yeah, it's just a few Twitter people. Yeah, it's just a few Twitter people. As if every Twitter, as if this guy, Proud Resistor, how many followers does he have? 368,000 followers. I don't really know anything about this guy. I knew he was a Warren shill for a while and was super cringe. And then he went full Bernie bro, and that was pretty badass. But this guy's got 300 fucking thousand followers, pretending he's just some random guy. It's oh yeah, he's not indicative or representative of at least 100,000 people. No. It's just bizarre. It's super bizarre. And again, it's super disrespectful. But at the end of the day, I don't know. What the fuck? Right? What the fuck? Like, seriously, Bernie Sanders says our democracy is at stake. Yeah. So why don't you at least lie? That's what you do best. You lie about being a good person. Just say, yeah, Medicare for all, sure, whatever. Like, just say it. Just say it. It'll do something. It'll help some people, right? Like, it'll fucking get some people on board. Just fucking lie already. Like, what the fuck? It's bizarre. It's bizarre. I hate them. I hate them so much. And don't for a second, just because if you see any of my fucking videos or whatever that say I'm thinking about voting for Joe Biden, because I am. I probably am. I live in North Carolina, so I probably will vote for Joe Biden. But here's the thing. I hate them with a passion. I hate neoliberals more than I hate conservatives. I just think at the end of the day, even how bad they are, which they are terrible, it's not like they're going to go away if Trump wins again. The only thing that will really happen that's palpable is that it'll hurt fucking poor people and minorities. Like me, I'm transgender. Fucking Trump has been trying to fucking basically pretend that we don't exist. The Supreme Court has basically rewritten medical science to say that trans people don't exist. It set us back like 40 years. Oops. Right? Like, oh shit. Now I can't really get a job without having to like reveal intimate medical details about my history. Oops, right? Like my bad. I guess I should just suffer, right? I don't know. We're in a nightmare scenario. This is the thing. This is the worst case scenario. If you'd asked me 3 months ago, I would have told. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck. Like we're dealing with like we see like a meteorite like crashing toward the planet, and everyone's just doing nothing. I don't know. It's just like what the fuck. We need to organize right now, so that as soon as this pandemic is over, and as soon as it's safe, and again, safe is doing a lot of emphasis here, but as soon as we know that we can unify and go outside, we need to fuck with these people. And I would rather fuck with Biden in the White House and occupy that bitch ass motherfucking shit and just sit out there, out in front of the White House with like several thousand people all day, every day. I'd rather do that than do it with the Trump people, because the Trump people aren't going to change. They're fucking stupid. Right? At least if you have fucking Joe Biden in the crosshairs and he's enemy number one, look at him. He's a fucking shambling zombie. He can barely fucking speak a full sentence. That's going to be way easier to defeat than Trump, who's just getting more and more fucking emboldened by the day. Like, and this is the thing. It's like, yeah, Neera Tanden is a complete scumbag. She's a psychopath. And I don't understand why they're at least not posturing. It's bizarre to me. It's truly bizarre. I don't know. We're in a fuck. We're in a shit and we're in a fuck. I don't know. I don't know what to do. What the fuck? What do we do? I don't know. All I know is I'm totally down. If you want to fucking hit me up and let's organize a road trip to Washington, D.C. as soon as this pandemic is over, and we're just going to fuck around. You know, if the convention happens, we'll go to the convention. We'll do something. But we got to, instead of fucking erping on Twitter and talking about like, like instead of doing that crap, like let's actually do something tangible in the real world. And this pandemic's making that hard, but we got to think as soon as the pandemic's over, we got to be ready to strike, because this is an opportunity. We have never had an opportunity like this before. We have months and months and months of planning with no pressure on doing anything right now. All we have to do is plan. If you've got a fucking group that you want to add me to the group. Hit me up. Email me, add me on Discord, whatever. I'll join your group. We gotta fucking synthesize this shit. We can't fuck around. We can't pretend like, like that's just a waste of our time. And Neera Tanden, Jesus Christ. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. Jesus, like, what the hell? Seriously, this is a human being? This is a human fucking being. What I really hate about Neera Tanden is, like, in her profile picture, when it's like, a thumbnail, it reminds me of fucking Elaine from Seinfeld, right? Like, she just looks like fucking Julia Louis-Dreyfus, and that triggers the fuck out of me. That, like, like sometimes like I'm scrolling, I'm like, wait a sec, oh wait, no, it's Neera Tanden.